been a minute since I made a video, and luckily I had something really cool that I've been wanting to do for a long time on this channel, and in the span of my relationship with Gabi, who I've said before on this channel that I am in a long distance relationship with. I live in Minneapolis, she lives in South Florida, and we've been dating for almost going on 2 years. In that span of our relationship, since I've never gotten the chance to surprise her. So tomorrow, Sunday the 20th, I am getting up early, catching a 7 a.m. flight and heading down to South Florida. Her parents know, and they're helping me. They're picking me up at the airport. Her boss knows because Gabby's actually working tomorrow. So my plan is have her parents pick me up from the airport, somehow either borrow their car or get my way to her work. And she works at an animal hospital. And then what I'm going to do is, hopefully in cahoots with her boss, get into one of the kind of like side rooms where they keep their patients with their owners until they're ready to be seen. And I want to fake to be an owner and then have her boss tell Gabi to go in and like check on this new patient. I don't know, I'm not using the right terms, I'm sure, but I'm gonna have hopefully at least one camera set up. That's the plan. Maybe have my GoPro on me so to get the first person reaction, and then have another one, probably my Canon, set up in the corner. I'm very excited to do this. She has no idea, at least I don't think, that this is coming, and it's gonna be really fun. I almost spilt the beans last week talking to her, which she doesn't even know about, but I was telling her that I had talked to somebody about going to Florida. I just didn't give a time frame, and then I was like, oh yeah, I mean, whatever the next time I show up is. So I think I played it off cool. I guess after we do the surprise, we'll be able to get her reaction and if she saw anything coming or not, but I don't think she does, because we've been talking a lot about how the next time I'm gonna see her is in 2 weeks when she comes to Minneapolis for her vet school interview. I think I've been keeping a good secret, but I'll let her fill you in on that after it's obviously happened. So wish me luck. I'm excited. Hopefully I don't mess it up. It is 4:15. It is early. I'm on 4 hours of sleep, and I'm ready to go surprise my girlfriend. So made it through security. I was a little bit worried this morning that with the government shutdown, wasn't sure what to expect in terms of how crazy the airport was going to be. And I've seen a couple of different things this week about sometimes Minneapolis has been super busy, other times it hasn't, but luckily I have pre-check, which today was one of the first days I've actually been like super thankful for, because even though I got here plenty early, the lines, I don't know if you've ever been to the Minneapolis airport, you know that there's security lines on like both ends of the building, and the lines were like touching at the center at like 4:30 in the morning. And so there's probably at least 30-minute wait to get through security, but I got super lucky with pre-check. There's literally only one person in that line, so I was almost at my gate within 10 minutes of getting into the airport. So I'm very thankful for that, very blessed, but obviously feeling terrible for the government employees that are going through this with the shutdown. So hopefully that can end. Luckily, I work for a company that is doing something for anybody that is being affected by this. So if anybody needs help, hopefully by the time this video does come out, this won't be an issue, but if anybody does need help, reach out, and we will make sure that you are taken care of. Because this airport stuff's kind of been in the news, I wanted to kind of give my take on it as being here, and I don't know, hopefully things will go back to normal soon. Florida, about to get lunch with Gabby's dad and Gabi, but she doesn't know it. She thinks she's just getting lunch with her dad, but I'm gonna be in the restaurant when she gets there, so stay tuned because I'm gonna have the camera rolling. Let's see what happens. Since the first, I planned it the first week of January.
I'm sweating.
I love your sweat.
Ew.
You can also hear that. You can say here.
I was just flipping a dog that had fleas all over.
That's totally okay with me.
No.
Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll talk more. We're gonna eat because we're hungry. Surprise!
We're back!
Unexpectedly, I showed up in Florida yesterday. As you know. Was it a true surprise?
It definitely was a true surprise. Yeah.
That's good. I
had that planned.
I thought for sure that somebody would leak it, but the plan was for me to go to Gabby's work. Her dad picked me up from the airport, and to go as like a client into one of the rooms, and then she was gonna come in and be like, oh, I'm helping a normal work person, but then it was gonna be me. But that didn't happen because her dad actually already had a plan, and it was a good plan that he was gonna go pick her up for lunch because she forgot her lunch at home that morning. So then he went to go pick her up, and then the restaurant was just across the street, but I was at the table when she walked in, which that was the footage that obviously was recorded. And yeah, so now I'm here till Thursday, and we are enjoying our time. We're at the beach right now, on the pier actually, and we just had breakfast, and we're going to enjoy the weather because it's 8 degrees in Minnesota right now. So
we're not too far off here in Florida. It's like in the 40s this morning.
It was in the 40s, but it's supposed to be 70 today, which is better than 8. So, yeah, we got a week ahead of us, but the surprise worked. And what would you give it out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 surprise.
It didn't even cross my mind for a second. I feel like usually I would like catch on to things. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I think I did a pretty good job of keeping it a secret too.
I think so too. I'm surprised that Sophie knew, Brooke knew. Mm-hmm. No one told me. Or
her parents knew. I thought for sure your parents might accidentally leak it, just by like on accident. Like I almost leaked it to you, like I said last week. So like I don't blame anybody because sometimes it's hard to keep things secret. I'm not secretive. That's good.
Just the only thing that I said is my mom asked me multiple times this week, "Oh, how's Nate?" And I was like, "Good."
She's just wondering how I'm doing.
I know, but like
unrelated.
She asked me that. She does ask me that like normally, but it was like every day.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad the surprise worked. It was fun to see your reaction in person, and now let's enjoy the next couple days. Yep. All right, our trip, the surprise trip, has come to an end, but I'll see you in a week.
Yeah.
So can't be too sad.
Yep, I will be actually 6 days.
6 days, so not even a full week, and then we have that trip, your next one to Minnesota, a trip to Minnesota in March, and then I flown it down in April to help move her up to Minnesota. So we have technically only 2 trips left, 2 goodbyes, as we say.
This is one of our last goodbyes.
So we're excited for that part of our relationship to come to an end.
We're over it.
We're over it, but not over each other. Oh, that's really cute. All right, I'm gonna go hop on an airplane, but thank you for being surprised this week and having a good time and not kicking me out.
Good job for pulling it off.
And I'll see you on the flip side. Just kidding. My flight yesterday got canceled because of some weather stuff and then a maintenance issue, so I rebooked for this morning, the next day, which means I got one extra day with Gabby, so no complaints.
It's a few hours, but
So, just a few hours, but it was worth it.
worth all 3 hours round trip.
Yeah.
Back and forth to
The
the
only
airport.
person that really lost here was Gabi because she had to drive to the airport 3 times. But really appreciative of that. And I promise, I hope that this will be last trip.
See you
All right.
tonight?
All right. No. Okay.
No.
See you in March. Okay, bye.